Murky vision.
In 1986, the Lord took me and showed me the future. 5 times. After that, I had special gifts and talents, and I knew things and I remembered things from the past. During those days, the Lord spoke to me. He shared great wisdom and tested me 3 times. Praise the Lord. Praise Yahweh. Allah Wayah. If you're in the sound of my voice, if you live in the near coming future, you're going to live in a time of giants that's going to be on this earth. And they're going to eat people. And they ain't going to have no regard for the human life. Period. I saw them. I was in the future and I stood right next to 2 of them. They were standing there having a conversation. They spoke about people like we was nothing. I spoke about this in other videos. I seen them round up men and put them in a building with the roof tore off. They tore the roof off. It looked like an old abandoned police substation or something. And well, it's probably new now. In those days, it's gonna be old. It was probably about 18, 19 men in a pen. The ground was just mud. And there was this door. And the men was out there in this pen with no roof, subject to the elements. They was naked, dirty, muddy. Hair looked nasty and dirty. It would just look crazy and wild looking in the eyes, like an abused animal. That's what they looked like. That's what the men looked like in their eyes. I'll never forget this as long as I live. None of this. And then I seen them get terrified. Because when I first popped up there, I was facing them. I just popped up in this pig's pen, looking big, human-sized pen. And I looked at them, and their eyes just got terrified, and they just dropped to the ground, cowering down in the corner, all of them, like they was just terrified. I'm like, what the heck is wrong with them? What is they doing? And I turned around and I looked, and 2 giants had walked in. Cutthroat. Them human men were so terrified of these giants. The giants was probably about 15, 20 feet tall. Yep. Proportionate. And they looked tough. They didn't look like, if they was regular men, they looked like tough looking men. They didn't look like, weak guys or nothing. I remember all this. I remember all this. This whole planet is about to get destroyed, y'all. A great calamity is coming. And it's gonna shake the earth. And all of civilization gonna go into ruins. Yep. And then the darkness gonna come. And when the darkness comes, it's gonna be a loud cracking sound. Like the earth itself is cracking in half. And like I said, if you live to those days, that's past the nuclear wars, past the other wars and natural disasters that's gonna come from the sky. And great upheavals and turmoil. If you live past that, if you make it to the darkness, you dead. That darkness, this whole continent's gonna disappear off the face of this earth. Others gonna reappear. It's gonna be like the earth gonna flip upside down or something. Hardly no survivors on that. None. See, and right before that darkness, the Lord gonna send his servants down here. great warrior. And they're going to round up the demons, seen and unseen. And they're going to round up the men in flesh and all the atrocities that they did in the past is going to go along with them. And those science projects that they got is going to be destroyed. God going to round up these human beings and the demons. He going to round all them up and he going to chain their asses up together like common criminals. And as the whole holy host, as the kings of this earth is wiped out, and the holiness and greatness of God is shining, he gonna march them into the lake of fire. That's how this gonna go. Time is short. A lot of these things I speak of, they gonna come, but they not gonna last long. It's gonna be moments in time, here and gone. Everybody going about their life as they reveal to the world, the demonic things that's going on in this world. American people just going on with their life. That's because some of these people have these American cities as witches themselves, or trying to do ceremonies, or sympathize with that type of stuff, or do anything for a couple of dollars, sell their damn souls. That's why the American people ain't doing nothing. The rest of them, cowards, or possessed by demons. Yep. And that covers sexual freaks to people with anger issues to nutcases, all the different stuff. See, these generations that's in America now, X, Y, Z, whatever, all of them was raised in broken families or dysfunctional homes. The ones that didn't, it was a secret in the house. Secret demons, unless you some type of apostle of Yahweh Shai, of Jesus Christ, you got demons haunting your home or walking around you or dealing with you or trying to get you. If you live in America, I don't care who you is. That's just how it is. Because if the head is bad, the body is bad. So this is the very generation that was born for a purpose. Do you think those nuclear bombs and the wars that's coming, just nobody gonna be unalive? They gonna drop them bombs on nobody? Or some people gonna get hit? Now those people that get hit, right? You think that they was good people? They gonna be good people in America that's gonna get hit? Don't you think God already ordained that in heaven before it was written? I'm trying to get y'all to think before I come out and say it. I said it in another video. Everybody that was born in these times is born for one or two reasons. A third is special. That's a very few. Because you was either born to be redeemed during these days. That means you was poor, beat down, enslaved, and you was going to be redeemed. Or you was born to be punished and destroyed. Two types of people that's on this earth today was born. Because we are in the last days. And good people that's really chosen, the meek that's going to inherit the earth, all those folks are asleep right now. They died a long time ago. All those people are asleep. That's not talking about y'all. Scary, ain't it? See, this is the end of the world, the end times, last days, and America's Babylon. My ancient brothers, the prophets, said that this place, Babylon, will be the worst place on earth since the flood of Noah. They ain't talking about the grass and the trees and birds and stuff. They talking about the people. They talking about y'all who think that they good but not. You done had 9, 10 abortions, but you still walking around thinking you good. It's about y'all. 4, 5 baby mamas ain't taking care of none of the kids. A sex fiend, and now you married to another man. It's talking about y'all. Lies, sneaky, deceit, do anything for a couple of dollars, but you think you the man. Worship material things other than God. It's talking about y'all. See, America teach you to be materialistic and to chase money and to worship money and material things. These are demons that's teaching y'all these things. Demons behind all this. The people that was born today to be destroyed, did evil things in their past lives. And now you was born to be nuked. Yep. Everybody probably think, I'm a good person. Not today. Ain't nobody here good today. If it is, God know who they is, and it's a handful of nobodies. Yep. Because the meek that's going to inherit the earth, they sleep. They going to reincarnate in bodies after all this drama is over. And all y'all gone. See, there ain't going to be no holes in the kingdom of heaven. Wiggling around and I'm going to do whatever I'm going to do. Just out of control women and undercover men sneaking around. And people that'll rob and take your life and all that type of stuff ain't gonna be in the kingdom that's coming. When the Lord brought me back to the future, I went past the darkness. I woke up on the first day. I was there, I seen it. I was standing on a newly formed seashore with spots here and there of deeper and lesser deeper water, and patches of grass here and there. Maybe somebody's front yard fence just emerging out the water for no reason. Then it was the foundations of a neighborhood to the left that was just going down into the ocean. I looked out into the waters and I saw skyscrapers coming out the ocean. Broken buildings, and the water around those buildings was real choppy. It was raining, light rain coming down at an angle. How do I know this? Because I was there. Yep. In a few minutes, see what I'm saying really don't matter. People shouldn't even get mad, because real soon ain't none of y'all gonna be here. I'm not even playing, and people that know, I'm not lying. Soon, most people in the sound of my voice not even gonna be here. And it's gonna come a new time. Great war is coming to this earth. Great destruction and horrors. They gonna nuke this place. And after that, giants gonna just pop out on y'all. Y'all gonna be like, where they come from? As they was here the whole damn time. And they're gonna be, I saw them. They're gonna be chasing people down the streets, eating them. Yeah. And the thing is they gonna get a kick. It's like they waiting to do that. They gonna get a kick out of that. And y'all so stupid arguing amongst yourselves. I'm racist, I don't like this person. That's because they put people amongst y'all that's not real people to amp y'all up and get y'all to do stuff because you don't have your own mind. And it's because a lot of y'all is wicked and evil because in your last life you was a criminal or a murderer or some type of hoe or something, and you cursed, and you reborn now to be in this hellish world. See, God don't send holy people into time periods like this. Time periods like this, people of the Most High that's righteous, they sleep. It's only people here that got lessons to learn or punishments to fulfill. And that's a different video going into that. You can come back again after that. How I know this? Because I remember dozens of my past lives. About 2 dozen. Different time periods is crazy. Different video though. Real soon, the earth is gonna be quiet.
Murky vision.
In 1986, I saw the end of the world.